Assalamu alaikum again. We're continuing Q&A series with Sheikh Mujtaba. This particular one is about Khums. So the question was posed, can we donate our full Khums money, which includes the Masumin's portion, to build an Imambargha or mosque? According to Ayatollah Sistani, please. The response that was provided was, according to Ayatollah Sistani, you cannot directly donate the full Khums, including the Imam's share, Sehme Imam, or the Masumin's portion, yourself to build an Imambargha or mosque. The Sahm al-Sadat, which is the poor Sayyid's share, goes directly to eligible poor Sayyids, or orphans or stranded Sayyids. The Sahm al-Imam, the Imam's share, must be given to the most learned Marja or his authorized representative, or spent only for purposes he explicitly authorizes. So let Sheikh, inshallah, elaborate further.
Ahsan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah once again. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase us all in knowledge. Regarding Khums, as we all know, Khums is a clear legal term used in the Islamic law, term used in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly declares it, وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّمَا غَنِمْتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ فَإِنَّ لِلَّهِ خُمُسَهُ. Be it known that whatever you earn, anything, min shay'in, no matter how little it is, that you have to pay the khums of it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then the ayah continues to elaborate on who else gets it. Now, is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a partner with these people? No. It is to say that this is in line with giving it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these are the specific areas that it should be spent. Now, there are some who interpreted the term ghanimtum as earnings of war, or both, things that are earned in a war situation, which is there is no proof linguistically or in terms of hadith for that claim. In the school of Ahlul Bayt, we take it as general as it is. Ghanima in Arabic is something that you earn, whether through your day-to-day job or through even some other means, some trade, sudden inheritance, something that you earned from any, obviously, we're speaking legitimate means, because, if it's not yours, it's not yours. There's no khums, the whole thing needs to be returned to the owners. But if it is yours, then if you have earned it, then you pay the khums. Who handles khums? At the time of the Imams of Ahlul Bayt, they handled khums themselves. After the time of Ghaiba al-Sughra, the minor occultation, the smaller part of the Ghaiba of the Imam, which had a little bit different characteristics in terms of having the nuwab, the representatives, who were directly in contact with the Imam. After that, people brought their khums to the maraja, the scholars who were basically the highest, most learned scholars of their time. They brought it to them, and the distribution was in accordance with how the Imams of Ahlul Bayt distributed it. And a part of it, as the Quran mentions, the family of the Prophet, لِلَّهِ وَلِرَسُولِهِ وَلِذِي الْقُرْبَى. A part of it goes to the family, which is the Sayyid, the Sada, and part of it would go to other causes as the Imams would allow, or at the time of their ghaiba, their representatives who are in charge of the affairs of the Ummah, who would essentially be considered the Hakim al-Shara in the Islamic sense, not the legal sense. So the ones who are in charge of the affairs of the believers, when we have issues, problems, divorce problems, inheritance problems, we go to them. They're in charge. They are the ones who are given the khums. Can we deal with it on our own without their permission? According to the rulings of all of our maraja, pretty much all of the well-known maraja. I don't know if there is somebody who has a different ruling, just not to make that mistake. But for the most part, our maraja would say, in order for you to spend the khums, you have to seek authorization from the marja. As for the Sahm Sada, the part for the Sayyid, if you know of Sayyid who are needy, poor Sada from the lineage of the Prophet, and they are needy, if you know it, you have the right to give it to them directly. That is half of the funds. The other half, you have to seek permission in terms of spending it. Yes, many centers in Masajid, they do seek permission from the Maraja to collect khums, which is the Sahmul Imam, the 50% of it. And you can ask those marakis, centers, or masajid if they have a permission. If not, you need to seek the permission from the marja yourself.
Thank you.